Hey guys, this is TJ with Texas Digital, and I have a question for you today. What if I told you that there was a developer out there who was actually listening to the gamers, hearing what the clientele wants, implementing new content into a game that's already halfway through its life cycle? You'd probably say, but TJ, what do you know? You sit in your ass all day long making YouTube videos for us to watch, chopping up video game segments. And besides that, video game companies, they care about the bottom line and going after your wallet like a stripper on Freaky Friday. And you'd be right. But none of that seems to be true with the Undead Labs crew. And I'm going to explain why. There's a new update coming out. This update's going to be appearing for download beginning early October, sometime between the 1st and the 5th, it looks like. Now, this update is going to be the first update that is coming pulled directly from the wish list on the Undead Labs community website. Now, they've been saying for a few months now to go on, make your suggestions, vote for others, and they would slowly start trickling this stuff in. Now, let's get to the bare bones of this. Yes, the game has its flaws. Yes, it still has glitches. It has become almost a run-on meme of how far you can flip a car into the stratosphere before your character completely glitches into oblivion. But this update shows that they are staying in constant communication with the people out there. This update is going to be called The Closet. It's going to be the first time you have the ability to truly customize your character in the game. Now, this is going to be an aesthetic update, but it is a large update. And so we are going to get into it right now and show you what I'm talking about. So this update is going to be called The Closet, as you can see over on the left hand side. And what it is, it's going to give you the full ability to unlock and customize your character's outfits. I think they're going to have hats, helmets. There's going to be the different types of body armor from Red Talon. This was actually the most upvoted request on the wish list, was the ability to customize your character. And that's actually a good thing. Many people out there are requesting things like new maps and stuff like that. And the thing is, they've explained this on many times whenever you go into their streams. New maps take a long time to develop, whereas this type of stuff they can trickle out to you fairly often. Now, Undead Labs is great about staying in constant contact through their streams, and they're constantly talking with you and they answer your questions, and you can't say that for hardly any other developer out there. There's a few, but Jeffrey and his team here are some of the best that I've actually seen as far as giving people what they ask for. Now, if you want to know how you're going to unlock these outfits, all of them are going to be unlockable, it looks like, just throughout finding them in the world. They didn't say yet, I don't believe, whether or not you can get any from the bounty broker and stuff like that. There may be some specialty items that you can get from him, but they haven't gone into that in full detail yet. As you can see, if you unlock it for one character, you unlock it for all. And once you unlock an outfit, it is also unlocked for good. If you start a new community, anything like that, that outfit will be able to transfer over, and you can start finding it, and you can start initiating as soon as you get it. And there is one specific outfit, which is going to be leather jackets, that can only be found if you play in all the maps. So there's going to be a few that's just unlockables from you finding them throughout random worlds, but there's going to be a different color and a different style, one for each defining map: Drucker County, Meager Valley, and Cascade Hills. Now, one thing they did state is that the outfits will not be transferable to other players. So if you have a friend hop into a game or you hop into their game, it looks like you will not be able to actually share any outfits that were unlocked in your world. So they'll have to unlock their own outfits in their own game. But let's talk about the wishlist for a minute, because this is the stuff that they're going to start rolling out to us constantly. Now, I will include a link to this in the description, so you can just go directly to the Undead Labs wishlist. Or you can come over here, you can go to Google and just Google Undead Labs wishlist. And as you can see, it'll be the very first thing that pops up. So let's click on it, and for some reason it took me directly to a wish. But here is the main screen for Undead Labs community here. And you can also come here if you want to report any issues with glitches or anything like that. And they do read these every single day. But for now, we're just going to go over to the wish list. And I think that last count, they said they had a little over 990 different requests on here. So I've made several of them on here. They also have some little tips at the top and stuff like that. But you can see over on the right hand side how many votes that specific request has gotten. And it's like this one right here is a new map for truly massive bases. So gee, he doesn't want too much, does he? Um, but there's nothing that you cannot request. If it has anything to do with aesthetics or guns, outfits, that's going to be something that you can probably guarantee will be a little easier for them to get to and will be far more likely to be implemented into the game. And they also do show love on some of this stuff too. One of the outfits that they actually have that they're releasing in this one is from a streamer that's really kind of promotes them a lot and stuff like that. So they have an entire line of outfits that was an homage to him. So these guys really show love right back in the same way that you do for them. And that's why I say Undead Labs team does go a little above and beyond what I've seen other developers actually do. But if you scroll through the list, I mean, there's a lot of stuff on here, and there's multiple pages. If you wish, you can actually make your own also. Just come up over to the top, and as you start typing, as you can see, I've actually typed several things in here before. But if you start typing, it will actually start bringing up stuff if there's one that closely resembles what you're trying to type. See right here, it brought up suggestions already. And you can actually click on one of those, and just to see if this is actually one that I posted, which I think is partly underrated. We need booby traps back from State of Decay 1 that they had on the outpost. Please upvote that. It's got a few over here already. But stuff that's simple for them to roll out like this is going to be the stuff that you really want to request. So if you want to see new cars, or even new individual characters, new dialogue, stuff like that, this is going to be the place to request it right here. And you can actually, now they just created this part of the website called Confirm Features. And as you can see, this is part of this specific one right here that they did. And it has 158 or 156 votes. So this was the highest voted one on the wish list. Now, one thing to remember whenever you want to create your own wish on there is try to make sure that you're not duplicating somebody else's wish that they've already created. Because when you scroll through, I guarantee you that probably a third of the wishes on there are almost identical because people aren't heeding that warning. I've seen multiples that say new base for this map, new outposts limits. One guy actually had a request on there that says he wants to be able to obtain more characters in his community, which they said that is actually possible, although you'll only see between 6 or 7 of them at a time. So that actually may be something that gets implemented. This right here is how you would submit a problem with the game if you have one. They said that they actually will email you back and contact you, usually within 24 hours or so. So like I said, they do read these daily. So don't hesitate. Get on here and create a wish or upvote for one that you really like, because this stuff is actually getting implemented into the game. And if you make a big enough impact on it, I mean, you could possibly see your name written across a t-shirt or something like that. But I do like some of these outfits. I mean, they have full ranges of everything from flannels to camo to your regular outfits. And the one that we just passed right there that you saw has kind of like a little skull feature on it. That's actually the one that is dedicated to the streamer right there. But the hoodies, the only thing they said that is not going to be on there right now is going to be, I think they said the animal hoodies. So those will not be available just yet. But that's it, guys. So October, the beginning, that's what we had to look forward to right there, is something that is at least different than what we've ever seen on State of Decay before. But comment below, let me know if you like this update or not. Let me know what you want to see on there. And until next time, this is TJ with Texas Digital, out.